Hello. Wanted to show you one of my favorite little tricks for doing tiny object or macro shots. What it does is it gives me neat specular highlights on shooting objects. You choose one of several things. If I'm actually taking a shot of an object, I'll actually sometimes wrap this around the head of my speedlight just using a rubber band. Actually, I'll face it lens outwards like this, so the bubbles are facing outwards towards my subject. My other favorite one is the large bubble wrap like this. I'll actually place it between the angle of incidence that I've chosen to shoot my shot at, and I will bring my speedlight with SC29 flash cable attached to the appropriate angle. And what it does, it gives me very unique, and you can see the test shots, you can download them below, unique specular highlights to the object that I'm shooting depending on the reflectivity of the surface of the subject. But the results are really astounding. It gives it a very, very unique shot because each one of these large bubbles acts obviously like lenses. They concentrate and not only diffuse out the light, but they also concentrate the light. And what it does is it gives really neat, like I said, specular highlights to, the shot that I'm shooting. I found success on using this on long dull objects like I shot a Rode NTG3 a microphone for a buddy's book that's writing a book on microphone technique, and it's kind of hard to really make something that is flat satin nickel look fascinating, but I was able to apply, without doing anything in post, neat specular highlights along the length of the Rode NTG3 microphone, which is just a satin rod basically. It's a shotgun microphone. So you can see what I'm doing here. I've got it basically sitting inside of a Einstein beauty dish for one of my strobes. And I'm actually going to choose right there. I'm going to take a look at my shot. I'll let you take a look at it later. And then I'm going to, of course, let you see the shot without it, using the exact same incidence of speedlight, same angle, and of course the results are dramatic. Very interesting shot. It's I wouldn't call it surrealistic level, but it adds a fascination to the shot that otherwise wouldn't exist, just by simply keeping some bubble wrap around with my speedlight. Very simple, basically free if you have it sitting in your basement, and that is a neat little tip and trick. And if you think it's some people think, well, any of these tips or tricks that are free, they're not what professionals do. That's not the case. I've actually seen $250,000 shots with 4x5 and 8x10s back in the days of film, where money is unlimited, and they have extremely expensive Broncolor strobe setups, and they're using a cardboard from their local craft shop. They're actually reflecting or dropping out the illumination of tiny little areas, or adding dozens of cards. I mean, just anything and everything. Everything is a light manipulation device. And ultimately, the less you have to do in post, the easier it is. And some of these little tips and tricks are unbelievably, incredibly handy, and they're all completely free. So if you think that pros don't do stuff like this, you're dead wrong. If you actually go to any professional studio, you'll see all sorts of people like, what is that junk over there in the corner? It's like, oh, well, that's our bubble wrap we use. And so why is there why are there like 5 pairs of pantyhose? Or, did you have a sex party? It's like, no, we cut those up for portrait shots to put on the front of our filter. So you'll see pantyhose and bubble wrap and all sorts of light modification devices, and it really is true that some of the most amazing free stuff is definitely professional. The only thing that matters is the final shot. Nobody asks, well, did you use the $10,000 Broncolor strobe system to create that shot, or did you use an Einstein 640 and some bubble wrap? And it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the final shot and how much mastery you have over the composition of your shot, foremost, obviously, and primarily of importance, but secondly, what sort of mastery you have over light manipulation. And these simplex tools are no different than the fiber optics that I showed you before for illuminating objects. I mean, everything is about light manipulation. And ultimately, the back of your sensor doesn't matter, doesn't care what it is that is used to create that fabulous shot, as long as you've created it. And these little things do work. Anyway, download the shots below, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And I'll catch you later. Not making as many videos today and yesterday and tomorrow because I've been feeling a little bit sick lately, but I think that's due to exhaustion and too much stress. But thanks for watching.